Hey guys, so yesterday I normally do a video on Tuesdays, but due to the things I went through yesterday, I wanted some time to process the information that I had recently gained. And what I actually am happy to share with you is I actually have good news. And it's not in the way you think. I actually have good news that I did find out I have PCOS. And that sounds like bad news because it's actually called polycystic ovarian syndrome. Look it up more if you want to, but it has to do with hormone imbalances, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and also infertility, and some other things as well that can go along with that: heart problems, risk, obesity, that come in hand with PCOS. Now, that sounds awful, but the thing is, what I've realized, it's actually very good news. And the reason why it's such good news is that it's good news for you as well. And that the reason being is that God still has a plan for you and a plan for me. And sometimes God allows things to happen to us because he's going to use us to help other people. And that's okay, because a lot of times, if you look back at all the things that were bad or you think were bad in your life, a lot of times you would never change them, because something good came out of it in the end. And that's what I've realized with this too, is that this too is going to be good in the end. I don't know what that means yet. But I do know God, and I know God is good, and he has a reason and a purpose for everything he does. And this is just going to be another one of those good things. And I can't explain it to you, but I know it is. But I also realize my good news is your good news, because God has the exact same things planned for you. So whatever you're going through, it's probably not PCOS, or maybe it is PCOS, but you're having struggles and going through different things yourself, whether it be health, maybe it's even just weight loss, maybe it's an addiction, whatever it is that God has got a light at the end of the tunnel for you. He's going to bring you out of it, but God's also awesome, as he doesn't want to just bring you out. He wants to bring others out as well. I just, with volleyball, again, I'm an athlete, guys. This is just where my brain goes to, is that I used to work so hard that I wanted to be first place. I wanted to be the best. And you know what sucks about being the best is that you're usually alone, because everyone either wants to be you, or you've got to try and maintain that after winning. You've got to continually be the best. Whereas there else to go but to stay on top. And what I realized is it was more fun to bring other people along with me. That it wasn't just to cross the finish line, but to help somebody else cross the finish line. And that's when I really realized teamwork and having fun and team building. And it's more about the attitude that I have and working hard and helping someone else that really made things worth it in my life. And that's where I decided to start doing this YouTube channel. That it didn't mean anything for me to lose weight if I couldn't help somebody else, or in my journey and in this life to not help someone else, then all the good things in the world could happen to me, but it doesn't make any difference if I have no one else to share with it. One is a very lonely number, and it's very true. So I don't know what you're going through, and you might feel alone, but actually the thing that makes you feel alone is actually going to bring you closer to someone else, that someone else can identify with you, and maybe they're not going through something as bad as you, or maybe they're going through something worse. But maybe if you take your time to look around you, you're probably around other people in the same situation as you, a little different, and maybe you're just meant to help somebody else get through their stuff. That, it's not ideal, but this isn't the worst thing in the world. And same thing, whatever you're going through, somebody else out there has got something worse than you. And yes, I can go down my line. I've got PCOS. I have a protein S and a protein C deficiency with blood clotting disorders and insulin resistance. And I have trouble working and I end up in the hospital, internal bleeding and blood clots to my liver. My liver's not functioning properly. I mean, I could sit and name you a bunch of reasons that I have for logical complaints. But the thing is, because I know God and He's good, I realize I really don't have a complaint. You know, I don't have cancer. I'm not dead. I have a great job. I have a great family. I have awesome pets. I have a good life. I get to do this YouTube channel. I've lost weight. I'm still losing weight. I'm influencing people. And I have great things in front of me that when I really stop to think about it, yes, I could point out those things, but I have so many other good things in front of me that none of those little things are even justifiable. So I just pray for you, and I hope that God can help you see through what you're struggling with, because I guarantee you He's got really, really good things planned for you. You just have to look for it and maybe ask the right questions sometimes. But I hope this inspires you to keep going and get through whatever it is you're going through. That, guys, we're really lucky, and that your bad news is actually really good news.